The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou may observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakahakadash. I want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth and ruled well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Want to make a quick video about these books here. This hazard materials guide, and they give you these at the plantation so that you know what to do in case of a situation with these chemicals. You run into it, and you have a guidebook to go to pretty much. And I was as I was thumbing through the hazard material book, I was like, man, these feel like the scripts, feel like the soil. And I thought about it. I said, hey, boom, let me fire up the phone, do a lesson. And you can see they are around the same size. And then the spirit just started working, called Elohim Habashim Yahushai. And I was like, wow, looking at the cover, and there are certain things that kind of stood out to me. And right here, you can see the skull and bones, and you see the number associated with it is 6. And we know what skull and bones deals with, man. All right. The wicked Edomite groups in those Ivy League school. Okay. And who is the Edomites, man? So-called white man. All right. The wicked, who the earth was given to, Job 9:24. All right. And also Malachi 1:4 clearly tells you who the wicked is, Esau, Edom. All right. So there are a lot of clues that the Lord has given us, man. All right. Emergency response book. Hey, these scriptures is an emergency response book. To who? Esau, Edom, man. All right. Because now he's coming hard with heavy draconian laws upon you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. His own people too. But hey, he is wicked and evil, man. He's even wicked to his own tribesmen. Okay. And when you think of E, man, hey, he is a hazardous, man. Okay. The hammer of the earth, man, will have you caught up if you follow into the Babylonian mindset, philosophies, man. All right. He's toxic. All right. As you see, the skull and bone right there. Again, he's toxic. He's dangerous. Okay. So, hey, what it says here, this hazard material book is pretty much a chart to tell you what to do when you with certain chemicals. All right. And just like the scriptures, hey, you have to follow the chart to the T. Okay. Hey, and the Lord dealt with all these. The Lord is is in the spirit of all these chemicals, right? Because the Lord create everything, man. Everything that we see. All right. The Lord is in everything we see. I knew that was going to happen. In everything that we see. All right. Let's get real quick here. The definition of hazardous. Let me get hazardous. As we see here, dangerous, unsafe, perilous, insecure, tricky. Hey, we know, tricky. Hey, we know Esau, Edom. He is the devil, man, which means deceiver, the human counterpart of Satan. All right. He carries that spirit, just like Cain did in the garden, man, being the snake. All right. That snaky serpent, that the devil did slack. Y'all slipped up, say Cain in the garden. But, Cain had that spirit also, man. Killed his own brother. Okay. So I just want to bring some scriptures out real quick here. And I'm going to start off with the feature scripture that I read. This book of the law You know what, Salakia? Let me grab one more. Let me get one more definition too. Let's get the definition of compliance. The action or fact of complying with a wish or command. Hey, the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, hey, he demands Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, to adhere to these scriptures, man, to comply to these scriptures. It's an ordinance, man. Okay? And it was only given to the Israelites. Let's get real quick here. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy 28. And which one do I want? All right. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, okay, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. So, hey man, we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and now we are in this situation that we're in to this day. Black culture. All right. Let's go real quick to Ecclesiasticus in verse 12. Ecclesiastes, Salakia. And it read, 13. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for it is the duty of man. It is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Okay, and the Lord, hey, only the elect is going to comply to the scriptures, man. Okay, the truth of the scriptures. Hey, and we know that we have the 100% truth, man, of the scriptures through our apostles, the top apostles, Apostle Tahar on down to the last member joining in the camp. All right, let's get real quick here. Romans 7. Romans 7 and 1. Now know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he live. All right. So we are to follow this guidebook for our well-being, for success, as it said in Joshua chapter 1. Okay. Just like these books here, everything that you see that is made has instructions that go with it. How much more human life? And we as the Israelites, the Lord chosen, he chose us to execute these laws and to show the world, the other nations, of how to be a people. Okay? Let's get the book of 2 Timothy. Second Timothy 3 and 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Okay? So there it is, right there. Just like these other books here where you're ordered and it's a guidebook and you got to know how to read through it too. Okay, as it says here, emergency response. When we fear, when the spirit We feel it's not dealing with us. We feel we got demons on us. What? You fast, as the scriptures say. For we go to it for comfort. When you're getting tired of the ways of this evil demonic world ran by Esau Edom, our people, we run to the scriptures, man. Because why? It's the comforter. Now, our people are not going to do that at all. They are like their father, the devil, man. And how do we know that Esau Edom is the wicked, the devil? Hey, he has that spirit, that wicked, evil, toxic, spirit. Hey, and a lot of those people in the government, man, Edom's government, Rome 2.0, hey, they come from that skull and bone, what do you call them, fraternities in colleges, man. Your George Bushes and your John Kerrys and all that. They're dangerous. Okay, they're flammable. And you notice it's in red too, man. They got the number 6. Hey, man, all this isn't by coincidence that all these things are marked this way. Okay? Red, fire, Esau, Edom, he came out red. Genesis 25 and 25. Crimson is a derivative of red. All right? Esau, Edom is the fugitive. Let's get real quick here. The book of John, and Salakia if I'm all over the place. But man, I saw that in just scriptures, they just come to your mind and whatnot, and Spirit just had me bring it out. I'm going to read Genesis, John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Right, we know that was Cain, right? And abode not in truth. Lied to Yahweh, right? Because there's no truth to him. And what does that translate to? Esau Edom, the so-called white man of today, man. When he speak a lie, he speak of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay? Now, let's focus on that word devil, which means deceiver. Okay? Hey, let's read Revelation 20, 1 and 2. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. See that? And Satan just means an adversary for the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Adversary of the elect. And bound him 1,000 years, right? That's when they went into those caves, the Caucasus Mountains, man, right? And bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, right? And grunting, walking on all fours, right? That he should deceive the nation no more, till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. And that started that little season was the Renaissance period. Okay? So there are many clues. I just love that these books show many clues of Edom. Why would he take on the Skull and Bones fraternity? All right? They dealing with 6, the number 6. We know what that is, your Revelation 13 with this, the electrical device they want to put inside of you. You know what I mean? And what's the prelude to that? Hey, the serpent sauce, as we call it. All right. Let's go to Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. So how is a devil going to cast you into prison? That lets you know that it's a man. And what man is that? The man that has stewardship over the whole earth, the hammer of the earth, that got military bases and over 800 military bases around the world on the 4 corners of the earth that has his face on the money and that paint his face that he is God, right? That ye may be tried. Hey, Jacob's trouble, man, is right here. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. All right. And I will give thee a crown of life. Verse 11, he that have an ear, let him hear. And who's going to have that ear, man? The elect. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. And in GMS, man, we got churches all over the world, man. Okay. He that overcomes shall not be hurt of the second death. And that second death is the nuclear fire. Okay. And the lasers from those chariots, which you people ignorantly call UFOs. Okay. So, hey, man, the scriptures, all right, it's just like these hazardous material book, compliance book. It's all these put together. It tells you who to watch out for, the toxic people, right? Because that's 2/3 of our people also, because they follow the ways of Esau, Edom. That's why I read that John 8:44. This is black culture too. Toxic, corrosive. Hey, just the American culture, the food, everything, man. Anything outside of the Holy Scriptures is all of this. Hazardous, man. Poison. Like Nas had that song called Poison. Emergency response book. You need an emergency response book to this whole wicked, evil place. But hey, man, the days are numbered. We're in the last days and the latter of the last days. And we're going to need our emergency response book, which are the Holy Scriptures, the Word, which is Yahushua, man. So I pray it was edifying. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Kakadash, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Bahasham, Kakadash. Shalom.